And as you know, I haven't done a cosplay stream since the new year, just because we had finished the Xeno'jiiva Beta Armor Set cosplay from Monster Hunter World, and now we are officially starting on Nuka-Cola Girl from Fallout. So I'm really excited. Hi Disgreat, welcome on, and welcome on everybody else that is here. And Happy New Year if you haven't been on my streams since I've been doing gaming streams. So, but yeah, it's exciting. I've actually got a lot of stuff to show since I haven't really technically shown off the Xeno'jiiva cosplay. So I'm going to show some of that tonight, as well as I'll kind of show you what I've been working on for the Nuka-Cola Girl, and we'll be towards the end, or well, most of the stream actually, we'll be working on the Nuka-Cola gun. I am currently making it in Rhino 6, so you can see what I've done, and you can see how I kind of work through all of my CAD processing. So yeah. I know. Yep. But I also have the Sleepy Kitty, the co-pilot. She is asleep right now. So, woot. Sure thief. Alright. So, as you know, Stoxy, welcome on. But yeah, as you know, not this weekend, but next weekend is PAX South. And so I will be showing off for the first time my Xeno'jiiva cosplay on Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, I will be having myself in my Ariel cosplay, as well as my sister in my Tyrael cosplay. And that'll be a later afternoon wear. Thank you, Soxy, for the host. Much love. And if you haven't checked out already, I updated my Tyrael wings, and you can see that on any of my social medias. We went from having 2 wings to 4 wings now. Sound is good? Great. Thank you, Crimson. But yeah, changed the lighting slightly, so instead of the lights just being completely underneath the wings, they actually wrap. And it's very different, so. Have a good stream. Can only stop in for a moment. Aw, well, thanks for stopping by, just great. Oh, and also, thank you for the card. You're actually in the scrolly thing somewhere. I think you're right there. You're right there. Ah, but yeah, thank you for the card. So, yeah, so I'll be doing Ariel and Tyrael on that Saturday, and the plan is right now to do Pink Mercy on Sunday. I will bring that with me, but depending on how pooped I am, I will be wearing it on Sunday, but if I'm really tired, I might not. Just depends. Just depends. Sometimes Ariel tends to wear me out if I wear it till like 1 a.m. and then have to pack the next morning. But yeah, this convention is my favorite one that I go to each year. It's specifically a gaming one, and it's the only gaming convention I go to as of right now, and that's because it's like right down the road from me, and I have so much fun. And this one I got a hotel for, so I can stay out late, have fun, do the scavenger hunt thingy, and just kind of have fun with my friends and everything. So I'm excited. But let me show you some of the Xeno stuff. I'm sorry, Miss Ferrer. You want to smell it first? Does it get your approval? She has to inspect it first. Okay. So, the cosplay is done. The only thing I'm going to do is I have white Velcro right now, and I'm going to go and airbrush paint it tomorrow so it's not as bright and noticeable. But here is the slinger. It's all one piece. And the Velcro is, I have an arm gauntlet, and it Velcros just in place, so I can go pew pew. So yeah. And I won't show everything of the cosplay off, but I'll kind of show you some of the cool stuff. And as well as the boot covers, and if you remember, all of these pieces are 3D printed. And when we work on the gun tonight for the Nuka-Cola Girl, this is the same kind of method and same program that I used for all of the spikes. Yeah. I think they're pretty cool, and I really like the texture. If you remember, we did a lot of texture streams for this cosplay. I don't know if I ever showed the finished ones, but here are one of the dual blades. This one's like the corn cob. You know, for the dual blades, and it's technically the fire and ice dual blade. You're not blind? Awesome, I'm glad you're not blind tonight. But yeah, so this is this one. This one fully fits inside a suitcase. I tried to make this cosplay so I could travel with it to any convention. And I will be making a tips video on how I made this shortly. The other dual blade, I have made a tips video, and it's actually in 2 pieces right now, because this one has to fit in a suitcase, so you have to make it disassemble. So that's that piece, and then it has a threading system, which the piping that I used, and you can look at the tips video, it'll explain more, but it's CPVC piping, and it all comes together, and you can heat treat it and just kind of epoxy it together. And then it's insulation foam, covered in EVA foam, plasti dipped, and then it is airbrush painted. So, really lightweight too. Except it's a little awkward because this one, the larger one, is technically for your left hand, and I'm a righty, so it's a little more annoying. But I really love the details of how this came out. So, boop, boop. Yeah. But that's some of the props that I didn't show. All of the lighting stuff you can check out on my social medias for all of the light up pieces, because I don't have any of the batteries. But most of the cosplay is already packed up too, so this is what's easiest to get to. Right, Miss Fur? Yeah? Oh, we're gonna move that way, so it's out of the way, Chella. Don't get into trouble. Alright, so I'm going to show you some of the stuff. Let me go to this page real quick. So the next cosplay is Nuka-Cola Girl from Fallout. And I'm going to be doing a mix between the posters and the Fallout 76 version. I know I said the bad word, 76. But I already have the boots, they're coming. I ordered them, and they're same boots I used for Mercy, but these I won't like destroy, and they're really cool, but a bigger size. We're also going to be creating, like I said, the Nuka-Cola gun, and I do have a template for this as well as the rocket pack available on my website, and we're going to be working on the gun tonight. What I've already done in CAD is, if you see, she's got a circle here and a circle here and another circle here. So I already made these. They are 3D printed, but they were too high. So you can see my little lines where I wanted to adjust them. And here's the third one. But I shortened them, and they're currently on the printer right now. So I should have them done by the end of the night, and I can work on them tomorrow. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. And the helmets. So I got tons of people that are like, oh, you can't do this cosplay because you can't find a helmet, or you have to go get a fishbowl. You can't use a fishbowl because they're flat at the bottom. That doesn't work. So, but I looked a lot. They're actually called acrylic globes. Is the correct terminology for it, and you can find it on Amazon for around $30. And they're mostly fully closed, but you have to cut it. There's only like a hole at the bottom about that big, so I'm gonna have to cut it in the end. And let's see. Otherwise, everything else is like stupid expensive to find. I've seen some of them where it goes to like $200, which is ridiculous. Hi Loom, welcome on. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. But yeah, we're just going over my next cosplay. So, I wanted to do, so my goal for a lot of 2019 right now, at least for the beginning, is I want to do a lot more simpler cosplays for me. I am getting a lot more invitations to go as a cosplay guest, and all of my cosplays are giant and huge, and I need handlers, like 1 or 2, and the issue I come across is, like, it has to fit in a suitcase. Most of mine fit in a suitcase already. But, they need to... Are you cutting your hair? No, I'm not cutting my hair at all. I'm going to do my own version of hair. So I'll just have it in, like, a bun, and I'll have kind of a poof. It'll be my own kind of version. But, more simplistic, enough where it can all fit in a suitcase, and I can travel on an airplane and put the whole thing together without a handler, which would be wonderful. Because right now, just about everything I've made, except for like 1 or 2 cosplays, I have to have a handler at all times, or there's like somebody behind the magic curtain that's controlling the lights or controlling the wings from opening and closing. So, but yeah. And this one's the actual Fallout 76 version. Let me find a better picture. Okay, we'll just go back here. So the Fallout 76 version is technically the jetpack that I'm doing. I'm going to have the Nuka-Cola girl on both sides of it, and the bottom is slightly different than the other version, so. You think you value your hairstyle so much for... Oh, yeah. No, I like my long hair, so... But yeah. That, and tonight we're going to be working on the Nuka-Cola gun. So these are just some of other people's versions and things I've kind of found around. Trying to make sure I have it correct. Hi Adam, welcome on. You still need to answer which one is your favorite. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing the cap. The cap is technically the Fallout version. And then the difference between the normal one and the Fallout 76 is she has buttons, and I'm probably going to do that version instead of a one-piece shirt. Buttons under the breast area over here. But yeah, it'll be a mix between both of them, so I'll be happy. These are in-game images of my character. But yeah, and cheers everybody, thanks for watching. Okay, so we are going to look at the bunny. No, this is what I've currently done. Oh, thanks. This is what I've currently done in Rhino 6. It is a 3D modeling program. I use this, thanks Stoxy. This is the program I learned in at the last company I worked with, doing 3D modeling and rendering things. Hi Jim, welcome on. So with this, typically what I do for all of my stuff is I will do a 2-scale template in Adobe Illustrator. From that, I will import my lines into Rhino 6, this program right now. And then from that, I'll start building my models off of. So I've got like my side view, and then so this one is the front view as well as the back view. It's kind of messed up. So yeah, I'm gonna be 3D printing most of the parts for this. I like to do a mix with all of my work between 3D printing, EVA foam, Worbla, leather. It really just depends on how I want to do it. But this one, I've been doing a lot of foam smith work, and I wanted to go and do some more quick catting. So I kind of miss it. But yeah. So this is what I have currently right now made. So I kind of have some floater lines just as guides, but... Bloop. And some of the stuff's in different layers right now. Sorry for making y'all dizzy. But how I'm going to print this one is typically when you 3D print stuff, you're always going to have the stair-stepping lines, and you want to try to do things stair-stepping as well as you have to have support. You cannot just 3D print this without any type of support or structure. And what that is if you print something that just goes straight up, you don't need any structure. If you print something but it goes like that, and there's like a empty space there, you have to have support structure underneath. And that, when you take it off, sometimes will leave like a messy edge. So you try to figure out how to disassemble it to make it so it has the least amount of messy spots. Any specific events where you're going to show it? This one I have planned for a specific con, but I can't talk about it yet just because I'm in negotiations. So once I sign contracts and stuff, I can release the name of it. But otherwise, I'm just doing it because I want to do the cosplay. I don't always make cosplays specifically for conventions. But with this one, so both the Nuka-Cola pieces, they're going to be printed separately. And so I have an offset negative space so I can glue them in place. And then I'll have all of this piece right here, the barrel part. That'll be one section that I'll have that comes inserted into the body part. So I'll glue that together. And then same with the back piece and then with the handle. So in total, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces for assembling this. And that'll make it the best possible way for printing it. So yeah. The only other way you could do it so it would be less messy is if you split it directly down the center from the top view, like that. But it would be a little more kind of, like when you put it together, you'll have a little more of a noticeable line. And how I'll do it is it kind of fits into each piece, so. All right. Well, let me start getting to work. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't do too many CAD streams just because it's a lot of thinking for me. Oh, it doesn't even show everything? Okay, good. I think the piece I'm going to work on right now is this top part. I'm probably going to do the bottle cap part on a different time because that one I'm going to have to really kind of lay out. It's going to have to be on a different part. I'll have to do like a bunch of other methods and stuff. But okay, let's add another layer. Barrel. And I typically like to do all my colors in like neon blue and green because it pops out. Those are my guidelines. And then I'll do specific layers for printing parts. So I know this is a layer that you just press print, or well, you a lot of other steps, but you can just press print and it kind of does it in the most simplest terms possible. All right, let us see. I want to do circles. That layer. And then some of them aren't like realistic. So like if you have this kind of this shape where it goes inward-ish, that one we're just gonna make straight because it's more of an angle of how the picture was done. Did my company recover from the raid? Which one? It depends on how long ago you watched that one. So if it was a raid from Riptide, or no, I'm sorry, from the late shift, the company that we were a part of called Riptide ended up where they disowned us basically, and they got fucked over afterwards, which was kind of funny. But we're part of a new company now, and it's been going wonderful. Yeah, yes, we have though. But yeah, so it's been pretty good now. And we've just been conquering the world. I actually was one of the ship commanders earlier, and then today we were taking out some other crews as well, so it was nice. Okay, we are going to extrude. I'm gonna do it slightly past. And we're gonna make it ghosted so we can see. We haven't taken any lands. There we go. That perspective. Going to fillet edges, and I use all the terminology differently. It's not actually like that word, but do 0.05. Yup. There we go. Move it to printing body. We're going to buoyancy it together. Analyze, edge tool. Good. Okay. Yup. We have a couple of ships that sunk though from some of the raids. roughly about there. Cool. Okay, the next thing is we have to rotate them all around. And you have to do one each individually. So there, top, boop, boop. Same thing. There, there. And I'm a little bit of a lazy CAD worker now. Meaning, some of my pieces are, like, I know that there'll be a sharp angle or something and it's not all perfectly smooth and whatnot. And I don't mind afterwards doing a little bit of filing to make edges smooth or rounded. And I find that to be a lot faster than trying to spend like maybe an hour extra trying to make a line perfectly curve or have a nice fillet edge. So you put your 2 weeks notice at your job today, so you're officially going to be broke for a while? Whoa, Mel. What made you decide that? I thought you were doing, like, I know you had thoughts of that like a few months ago, but I space on the chair, she wouldn't have any of yours. Aw. No, she has her own designated chair with a pillow, but she has today been trying to steal my chair, which is technically her chair because everything is hers. But okay. So now we are going to do sweep 2. Choose your 2 circles, choose your rail, click, click. There we go. You considered it, but the other parts weren't really different? Okay. So what are you planning on doing anything else, or are you just taking a break? There we go. So with what I just did, you cannot print that. That is like invisible. Non-printable. So this actually has to be a lot thicker, and what I'm gonna do is I'll end up copying this and I'll drag it, I think I might just make it smaller and pull it in, and then I'll do a line in between the 2 sections, and I'll do a sweep on both sections to make them solid pieces. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Probably. Aw, terrible. Thank you for subbing again. Much love, and 8 months! Yay! You're getting closer to a year. You will be in the scrolly thing next stream. There you go. How was the, did y'all finish raiding the northeast part of the island? So I remember. You're going to take a short break, then try your hand at your own business, and if all else fails, you'll just find a new place? Okay. Will I be good enough when we hit a year? In Atlas, the island that we were going on, did y'all end up going, or did you stay on and go back? Next month there'll be a Twitch baby? Yes, there will be! Haha. It's almost ready to burst. I think to make things easier for visually seeing, let's change the colors real quick. We will do it blue. Oh, you gave me more room. Thank you, pretty girl. Thank you. All right. We're gonna change the view to the left real quick. There we go. I know, generous of her. I'm supposed to remind you when I'm streaming? Well, it's every Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. You know this, Terrible. Oh, you just know. Yeah, it's only been 30 minutes since I started. No worries. We're gonna hide both of these temporarily. Okay. We want the left view, and we're gonna do center. We want 2 scale. We want the center of that. From that inward, we will go to probably there. Let's see, how does that look? Yeah, that looks fine. What the fuck is the Twitch baby? I'll let you ask your parents that, Terrible. Let's continue to go inward on that, actually. Okay, I want the center again. From here, inward. I want it to be inward of that green circle. There we go. So that should now intersect with it, I believe. I want to redo it. We're gonna do it all over scale, I think. How does that look now? That looks better. And then we'll just extend this one outward, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let us hide. We're going to hide all that real quick. There we go. That one. And then we're gonna do that one. And then we're gonna go boop, 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 boop. And we're going to puzzle piece it. And it should be one solid piece. And we're going to check it to make sure that it has no naked edges and no manifold edges, which we are correct on. So there is our piece. Woot! And yes, I am still listening to Pandora. Continue. All right. A cosplay for spring? Yeah, so, well, it's for whenever. Probably I'll have this done in a few weeks. Typically my larger cosplays take about 2.5 months to make. 2 to 2.5 months. This one should take no more than a month, depending on when I get, like, the Doman. That one, it hasn't been shipped yet. It's from Amazon, but I'm supposed to get it when I come back from PAX, supposedly, so. But yeah, I don't have specific cosplays for times of the year. I just make cosplays, since this is my business. Okay, we're going to extrude real quick. Well, let me rethink this. Oh, it should be fine once I do the barrel part. Never mind. I just might have... Well, let me check my distance here. Not thick enough there. So what I will do is we're going to explode it. I want that piece. What we're gonna do that we're going to hide. Am I doing a good job at it? Oh, I am. Okay, sorry. Well, thank you. All right. Hide you. I want to do that one. I want to get rid of you. And we're gonna Negotiant for your cosplays yourself? Oh, yeah. So, talk back and forth between me and conventions. The stream's awesome. Thank you, Crimson. My thinking out loud craziness. Alright. There we go. That should be what I want now. So let's see the top view. We'll bring up our side. Excellent! So now it kept our dimensions. You looked around and couldn't really find anyone else doing CAD? Yeah, there's not really, I don't know what to put it under. I could put this under Maker and Crafters, but all of that's like actually 3D making, and everybody else in the art section's doing painting, so... But yeah, it works, it works. Okay, so we got that. You saw SolidWorks, but 3 videos from 2018? Well, we just kind of got into 2019, but... Yeah, I love Rhino. It's my favorite go-to program. And I want to make this one a tiny bit smaller, I think. So we're gonna go from here to here. It's gonna be there, and then I want to go inward. So I need to hide. Be gone! All of it displeases me, so hide it away with the light bulb! Okay, what's that piece? Wait, which one did I shrink? I think it's that one that needs to go away. Yes. Ugh. Okay, it needs to go in just a teensy bit. So we're gonna go to the front. We're gonna do our downward thingy again. So we need to find our center. Center, center, center. Find the center. Come on, center. There we go. We're gonna disable it so it doesn't randomly click on things. And we're gonna go in about, let's say that. Cool. So now we have all of our sections. So let us real quick check our edges. No naked edges, no manifold edges. Awesome! So let us now add it to our print layer. Copy, paste. Print barrel. There we go. You hold control does disable the snaps while you hold it. Does it flash it on and off, Crimson? Or Alt? Meh, I'm okay with it. I've used it so much that way. Just does it? Huh. See, my only one concern is, so if you see right here, this little section right here, so that's gonna be bad CAD. Because when it's printed, like what I need to do is I need to extrude this piece so it goes into here more. Otherwise, this is gonna be a negative space, and when you print it, it'll just be this awkward, like, bubbly thing. And it doesn't even connect here. So if I can extrude this a little bit more here, and then I can create another shape here to fill that space, it'll be perfect. And then the only other section I see I might have problems with is gonna be this. So when we add the barrel, I'm gonna have that same little triangle section, which will be bad CAD. You don't think it flashes it on and off, it just does it? Okay. I'll forget it though, but thanks for telling me, Crimson. So we know those are not gonna work. Or well, they'll work, but I have to fix them. So I'm not going to attach them yet. I'm gonna attach this one first. Turn off the lines, analyze, edge tools, show edges. Awesome, good. Make sure there's no stupid thing. That is a stupid thing there. What are you doing here? So this right here, if you see this line, something messed up there. So I think my shape, when I changed it, I distorted it, possibly. Yep, that's the issue right there. So how we're gonna solve that? We're just gonna bring it inward a little bit. There we go. I don't mind that it made the whole shape smaller, because in the end nobody's gonna put it up and be like, it's this much smaller, 1/2 millimeter or whatever. But I want to make sure when you do your pieces and you connect them, you want them to like fully go inside each other, or you want it to puzzle piece perfectly together, depending on how you're fabricating your piece. So you can see here, it's not fully there either. So let's do our top, our front. So see how it got moved apparently. We'll reverse what we just did. Edit, redo. We're going to make sure they're actually in the right line. Better to double check. Yeah, so it was just ever so slightly off, which can cause problems. What? Okay, so we're gonna change this again. Now I know this will change the shape a tiny bit, but it will be ever so slightly that you won't really notice. So that should have it fixed now. Excellent. There we go. I want to copy that back over to our barrel layer. Okay. Then let's buoyant it together. Get rid of our lines again and check the edge. There we go. So that there looks a whole lot better. So to show the rest of the pieces real quick. So that's what we have so far. Some of it's not printing pieces, but. So let's next do the barrel part, and then once we do that, we'll come back to these blue sections and fix it, because we're gonna have to do an extra shape in there to fill it. Looking good? Aw, thanks. Yeah, if anybody has any other questions, I can attempt to answer them. Alright, so let's go to our barrel layer now. And we're gonna get rid of, I want that one. All of those. go to our top view. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 circles, and we're going to do a 2-rail sweep. So we're gonna hide temporarily all of this stuff. We're gonna hide that and that. And the little thing that makes it hide, it's this little light bulb for hide objects on this top. And you can click it, it doesn't delete it, it just hides it, but you can only re-show it if you're on that selected layer. So if you do the show button, but you're not currently on that layer, it will not show in Rhino. What part will or was the one that gave you more work? You mean which one is... For the gun, what has been the hardest piece? Is that what you're asking, Will? So far, if that's your question, I'd say the hardest thing so far has been the Nuka-Cola symbol. Yes? Okay. So the reason with that, the lines, they're all perfectly fine and easy, but getting it to be where it's not a mirror. When you mirror something, it's gonna reflect it. So if you had, let's say, text on your shirt, so if it says Ash, when you look in a mirror, it's gonna be backwards. So I had to flip it. I had to make it at the same exact angle on both sides, because they're not just perfectly like that. It's like that, and it's like that. So it's kind of a little more difficult. It wasn't hard, but it was more thinking than I wanted to do. So, sorry, make y'all sick for a second. There we go. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Technically, I could go in and make each one of those lines slightly rounded, but in the end, those sharp lines, you just use one little tiny bit of sandpaper with the type of, I think it's ABS filament that I'm using for this, and it just do a slight little scruff, and it'll be fine. And you won't even have any sharp lines. What did you miss? We made a gun. No. Just the same stuff. Alright, so top view. We're gonna do that circle thing I was talking about now. So we're gonna hide you. Click, point, smear, and here, straight down. And then our next one we're gonna do at the tip. Straight down. The gun looks good, you should make it actually shoot cola. I'd rather it shoot wine. Cheers everybody, thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying the stream, press the follow button, it's greatly appreciated. Okay. It was in perspective mode. So right now I have it in top view, but it floats around the center axis right now, and you can click a specific button to have it, but I just find it easier to rotate for me. Okay, we're going to change it now. Bloop, bloop. Top. Same thing. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright. So now we have our 2 lines. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna disregard this bottom line, but we're gonna do a 2-rail sweep. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, click. Ooh. Never mind, I take that back. We are gonna use both of them. I wanna make sure they're touching though. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Center, center. Oh, I could just do a sweep that way. There we go. that works. Nuka bourbon or something, and it was a big scandal. What? That's funny. That sounds great. Terrible. Alright, so that's that. What I want to do now, because, again, you have to make it loud noises from above, I'm going to end up making this where it's pretty much solid. Actually, we're just going to make the whole thing solid, and in the end, we'll just do a hole down the bottom. So, solid, cat planer holes. And then we're going to analyze, edge tools, show edges, no naked edges. Awesome. Copy, paste. We're going to put it on our print barrel layer. People pretty much bought it for the bottle and then found out the bottle was really cheap plastic. Ah. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do now is we're gonna end up extruding it slightly more. Extrude. That one. We're gonna bring it into here. Boop. There we go. So now we have that. Okay, Miss Fur. I love you, but can I have you on my lap instead so I can lean back and work? Huh, Miss Fur? She's like, I don't want to be moved. Come here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, pretty girl. Oh, I have a chair now. Here you go, pretty girl. You can lay right here. You can be my lap warmer. There you go. Okay. Sit your butt down. Sit. There you go. Go girl. Happy cat now. Yeah. Okay. So like I said, we need to fix those little pieces. What we need to do first is this section. We're gonna need to bring it, make it a tiny bit smaller in certain areas. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna find our center, which is from the left. Where's my center? Center! And from the top. You are not my center. We're gonna hide you temporarily. Side view gonna go away. Okay. Let's do that. We're just gonna make the whole thing smaller, I think. From the left. Center. Hopefully it's from... Wrong one. Grr, grr, grr. Okay, well, we're gonna just have to deal with that. Darn. We'll do it this way. So much smaller. Pretty girl. Like I want a specific center. Oh, okay. What you doing? Okay. Like it only wants to do it there. So I guess we're gonna be doing it there. So. Almost feels like you got a new chair. Yeah. There we go. Not a fan of that either. Huh. I think what we may do instead is we'll do an extra little shape, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do. Click to that, to that. We'll do that. And then I'm gonna do a mirror from there. Sure, so it's not technically a mirror. We're gonna move you from there to there, and then we're going to do another circle from there to there. We're going to rotate, make it a water gun. There to there, perspective from the top. Now we're gonna do our sweep. One sweep, that, sweep, sweep, okay. Solid. Cap planar holes, awesome. Now that. We're going to then hide you momentarily. We're going to explode you momentarily. We're going to get rid of you. We're going to extrude this curve. We want it to not be solid, and we're going to extrude it downward like so. Then we're going to get all of that. We're going to puzzle piece it together and join. Solid. Cap. Awesome. So this should be a good piece for us. So that we're going to join it again. And now, there we go. So that feels that. So the next thing we need to do is do a shape that fits that section, which won't be too hard. What kind of material will I use? ABS, most likely. We'll see what comes on. Okay. Need to do one more sweeparoo. We might... Actually, we may be able to extend this, which would be amazing. I want it to be solid. Excellent! Cheating the system! Join! I want you to be bi-layer. Cool. So we messed up something with this though. But I think it'll be fine. You need a 3D printer? They're a lot of work. Just, my roommate's upgrading ours right now. And, the 3D printer we have, we split for buying it, so, because we both do CAD work. But, It's a 3D printed 3D printer. It's a Prusa i3 Mark II, and it's pretty nice, decent quality, especially for the price. But it has it where your spool, if it runs out of filament while it's printing, then you have to reprint the whole entire thing again. So basically you have to constantly keep buying new rolls. And if you only have like a little bit of filament on the roll, you can never use it again. Well, there's a new updated version where it's like an add-on, and we ended up investing in that too, and it has it where it'll actually stop and let it where you can change the filament, and it's a bunch of other parts you gotta do. And so in the process of currently having that done on the printer. So, very excited though. Okay, so with this, we are going to extrude this section also. We're going to extrude it, disable as far as we can. Oh, excellent! I don't have to make a little piece. He's making it 4D, yeah. It comes with a new metal plate, but basically it's a bunch of program pieces that you print out on your 3D printer. That's how, if your 3D printer breaks, like beforehand, you can print all the replacement 3D printing parts. So it's like you can constantly like upgrade your printer. It's pretty nice. At least the specific kind I have. Ooh, that's bad CAD right there. Bad CAD, bad CAD. Okay. So we're gonna do... I kind of want to just make another circle that's slightly larger. There we go. Oh no, I print all my own things. I have my own personal printer. Okay. Show that again. After this section, what I'll end up doing is I'll have a male in that comes out of this piece, and it'll insert into a female. And I want to do connect. I am going to be I've been doing some minor fixes on my RL wings, just reinforcement on some joints, and then I still have to do paint all of the white Velcro on the Xeno Jiva Beta Armor set for Monster Hunter World cosplay. Extrude this section. Alright, so the last part of the butt section is this little bottle cap thingy. So what we're gonna do here is disappear all you parts, and we're gonna do a butt cap. I guess technically I should move my image to the other side. I didn't think about that. Let me... There! Now you can see technically what I'm, well, you can see the background shit, sorry. But you can see the commands I'm typing now. No Atlas cosplay. Nope. Alright, let's do... I'm gonna change you to, let's make you blue. That's what happened. It's because it clicked and we weren't actually on it. Okay, there we go. I don't know, I'm not really big into doing that type of cosplay though. Okay, we're gonna rotate this now. We're gonna split it. So we're gonna use our select object to split. This one, select spinning object. So now it's 2 pieces. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna technically move that piece. We're gonna move it inward just a teeny bit. There we go. And we're gonna do a sweep. We're gonna do a 1 rail sweep. Oops. There we go. And then we're gonna do a solid cat planar holes. Cool. And then analyze edge tool, show edges, no naked edges, awesome. Control C, Control V. We're gonna put it on our printing butt piece. And we're gonna get rid of all of those lines. We're going to connect it. Looks like a funky piece right now. And then with the rest of the, what did I do? I clicked a button. Crap. Darn it. I clicked something and I moved everything. Frustrating. There we go. There we go. So that's what we have so far. You really, really like the Tyrael cosplay? Aw, thank you. Yeah, did you see the updated wings? So they changed from 2 on each side to now 4. So yeah. I make a great pirate cosplayer. I've done, for Halloween I was a pirate. So I did show, I did wear a kind of pirate outfit then. That's because Brian gave me a hat. Alright, let's see. So if anybody wants to see real quick, this is our reference image. So that, let me make it a little smaller. That versus that. Not that image. Go back down. There we go. So to kind of show you what I'm making currently. So we're getting there. It's pretty close. Still have a little bit more. I still have to do the bottle cap at the tip. And then Tiffany is a pirate IRL. Arrgh! Swab the poop deck. That's okay. So I know a lot of people will take something and they'll put it in another program and it'll put all the lines for them or whatever, or they'll actually take the model out of the game. I make mine from scratch. I never use any like models from other people or any in-game models. I do it all from a picture that I make from start to finish. So, but yeah, I still have to finish obviously the handle here, and then I have to put the screw. On this side, what you don't see is there's tons of little ticks that go inward. And then the other part that I have to finish, besides that little manifold edge that's in there, I'll fix that later, but is the bottle cap. So we're really getting close. But we'll see how far I go tonight with making this. So it's cheating to me if you use the models and stuff, and technically you're stealing it from there. But I'm just not, I don't like doing things that way. Any favorite cosplays so far? Maybe a hard question. I have a few, I guess. I don't know. I like all of them. I like Ariel because that's what made me, like, known as a cosplayer. I think now that I'm making other ones, it's kind of not my favorite as much, just because the quality isn't near to my now standards, which is funny to say. The Combat Medic Ziegler Mercy, I really love because I made 3D printed wings that lit up, and they were like that, and they'd open and close by remote control. But they were stupid heavy. But I really loved that. I thought it was cool. Nobody then and nobody now has done that type of mercy movement. They've done the mercy movement where the wings open like that, but not where they actually open and close. And I also really like my new pink mercy, because that one, really easy to wear. I think that one looks like right out of the game for me. And then, I like Xeno, but I haven't put it on fully yet, so I can't say yet for that one. Maybe in the future. I don't know. I don't really plan that much for that stuff. Right now, I'm just really trying to do a bunch of easy ones for conventions, for traveling, because like I said at the beginning of the stream is, like, I'm getting invited more, and I need to have stuff where I don't have to have a handler with me. So, but I would love to do another Mercy maybe in the future. Now that I know how to make beautiful wings that disassemble out of EVA foam with 3D bone structure. I have the exact formula, it's just copy and paste. And I know how to, like, I have all the components on how I made them move in general, but they were stupid heavy. If I just take those elements and put them together, like the stuff that worked out of both of those, I could easily make it where they move. The only downfall is you still have to have a man behind the curtain controlling the wings. Like, do not pay attention to him, but otherwise I can't move the wings on my own. Pink Mercy and RL are probably your two favorites? Okay. Anybody else have any favorites of mine? Or my cosplays? Let's go to... There we go. Okay. I want the side view. Everything moved! Oh, it's so annoying. Side, back. Where's my front view? There we go. Okay. See, we almost have all the components. Almost. Okay, maybe we'll do the bottle cap now. That one is gonna be a little bit more difficult, though. Oh, here. I can make it in pen view. Isn't that pretty? I drew it. Huh. That's when you want to suck up to the bosses and show that you made a... I drew a picture. Isn't it so cool? It's 3D. Or a racetrack one. Oh, that one's awful. The artistic one. It's stenciled. Okay, there we go. Tyrael cosplay for you, and so far, production-wise, it's great. Sadly, it hides some of the natural beauty where other cosplayers don't. But yeah, it's your favorite. What do you mean hides some of the natural beauty? Wait, Tyrael cosplay. I didn't understand that. Sorry. Oh, okay. See, what's funny is, technically, I'm not the one that wears that cosplay. My sister does. The wings that I just showed the other day, my sister, she's in high school right now, so she can't come up until the day of the convention. And so, I've been having to wear test everything on myself. But, so everything, she's a little bit bigger than me. She's taller, and I'm petite. She's like normal person size, where I'm just pocket size. And so everything is like the strap around the waist. I'm like, this is definitely not my harness because I have it wrapped around like a couple times. But yeah, that one, I really love the armor on that one specifically. It's fun to wear, and hers is so much lighter than mine. Oh my gosh. I put on the wings, I guess it was yesterday night when I did that, or 2 nights ago. And it was just like, I put it on and it's just like, I'm not having to hunch. Like, this is stupid light. What? Unfair. Okay. Oh, wait. I need another layer for this. Let us make this bottle cap. I'm just No, I didn't understand what you meant by that. Yeah. I definitely could take flight with half of my cosplays. There we go. Need to center that with that. There we go. Okay, now we're going to rotate again. That from the front. Rotate from the top. There we go. So this one's gonna be a little bit of a more complicated shape. And it's gonna be easier if I just make this in the center, I think. So let's hide everything. We're gonna move this where it's centered with 0. We'll do the left view. That works. And we're gonna do one side, I think. Maybe. Take off center. This is where we attempt to make a bottle cap. Attempt is what I'm gonna say. Oh, I did decide for packs I will not be taking the Tyrael sword though. That one, I'm still unhappy with how it looks, the blade, and I didn't have time to fix it. And I haven't figured out a proper method yet to make it look right. So the hilt is beautiful, it looks great. The blade itself, because I want it to light up. The original one did not work, and I made it kind of work with nobody being around to see it. But for this convention, I decided just going to put it on the hold, since I'm already taking 4 cosplays, and 3 of them have wings, 3 of them light up, and yeah, and all of them have heels. All of my cosplays have heels too. It's gonna be a very tiring and fun weekend though. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do, so from 0 there. Let's do, what is the word? Is it revolve? Or no, it's somewhere in here. It's that one. Okay. 0. Select object to array. There we go. 0 number. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 4, 14, 28. Perfect! Okay, there we go. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, enter. We are going to do, hi creative guy, welcome on. Yeah, it's not a yellow sword. We are currently working on the bottle cap end of the Nuka-Cola gun. We're gonna do that. So now, let us also do the same method, polar array, from 0, enter, from there, all the way around to there. Did that not work? It did not work. Damn. Select object. There we go. Oh shit, I put them all in one spot. Ah! Control Z. There we go. There we go. It's gonna shoot layers and then, yep. Yes, I'm 3D printing it. So currently we have, I'll show you real quick. So this is what we currently have that we're working on. And then I'm working on the bottle cap right now. So that's my piece right now. Edge tool, show edges. We are good on all of that now. So next what I'm gonna do, we're gonna show all of our pieces. We're gonna control C or control paste. We're gonna put that on the barrel layer. Barrel. And then from the top view, we're going to move it roughly about that, I think. Relatively. That kind of works. I'll have to see how it prints. I may have to redesign that. A tuna sandwich? Ugh, I don't like tuna. But it's an Altamai sandwich, so it's fine. I think I might have made the bottle cap maybe a wee bit too big. Let's see. Where's my lines? Side. Yeah, I made it a tiny bit too big. So let us do that. Okay, now we're gonna hide all of that stuff. We're gonna go from this view, and we're going to now do, you can see where I messed up some of that, but that's fine. We're gonna make it smaller on this end. We're gonna find our center real quick. I think that is pretty much what we want. Yes, excellent. Okay. So I'm gonna copy this again, and we're gonna put it back on the bottle cap layer. Okay. Solid cat planter hole. Now let's try it. There we go. That's better. And then we're gonna fillet the edge. We're gonna do 0.05. I think we can do more than that. How about 1? Oh, no, not that. Too much. 0.065. That looks better. So there's our gun so far. Woot! But yeah, so all that's left now is for me to do the handle, and I'm gonna do that on my own tomorrow, I think. And then to do all of the connection parts so I can fit it all together, and I'll have to do some offsetting so that way they can fully connect. But that is our gun so far. Pew pew! Alright guys, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you Terrible for the resub, thank you Stocksy for the host, and thank you for the new follows. I greatly appreciate it, and if you like the stream, press the follow button to continue watching. And my next cosplay stream will be on Thursday, starting at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll be working more on our Nuka-Cola Girl cosplay. I will probably have this gun already printing, so we won't be doing the CAD for this, but we may start CAD for the rocket pack, or we may actually have parts that we could start assembling. I don't know, we'll see what I get done in 2 days. So much love everybody, and I hope to see you then. We also do gaming streams every Saturday starting at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we typically go, well, with Atlas right now I've been going till like 3-4 a.m. So those have been like 6 to 8 hours long of streams. But yeah, much love everybody. Night, and thanks for stopping by. So much love. Good night.